right, so here he is, the former two-division UFC champion, George Rush St-Pierre. He's the most prolific takedown artist on paper in UFC history. Despite not having any amateur wrestling chops to speak of, this is a man who, at least in my mind, turned the MMA takedown into a thing of beauty.
Yes, he did. He made it all look so smooth and so great. But it was the striking of George St-Pierre that was so good that made you have to be on awareness the whole time. So as the hands flew up, George St-Pierre had the timing that was unmatched at the time in mixed martial arts. One of the first guys that was truly able to do everything. Before we had specialists, and then we had George St-Pierre. He truly changed the game.
GSP George St-Pierre has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. All right, so here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight, he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight in the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again, building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones. We are set for our main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St-Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going, if he leans on the grappling or the wrestling. But that reach is a very powerful thing in modern-day mixed martial arts. It's one thing to have a reach advantage. It's another thing to use it as masterfully as Jon Jones has done in the past.
He's back in short position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
GSP going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by George St-Pierre.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Oh, right into mount.
now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by GSP. Making all these shots count. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, another strike lands from the top. We march on, 3 minutes to go.
Nice.
Side control now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by GSP. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Jones getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. St-Pierre's back in full mount. Going for the arm here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. He's having his way with him here. Under 2 minutes to go. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
St-Pierre's right back to the full mount here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Another ground strike gets home. An elbow!
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Nice defense. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that preview.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Massive head kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Gets the single leg takedown.
That was nice.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it. immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter them. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Huge elbow there. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by GSP. Three minutes to go in round two. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Good work from the top here by St-Pierre. Nice positional control here. Oh, huge elbow! Trying to set up a submission now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
St-Pierre's back in full mount. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Oh.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Knee on belly.
Under a minute to go. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Jones's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. 30 seconds to go in round two. Establishing the jab here. Oh, beautiful. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Final seconds here of round two. Round three next. All right, let us now get you some replays of all.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, uppercut. Quick jab lands there.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially when a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, huge left.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lands with the ground and pound here.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets...
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Oh, good defense, yes. Nice transition.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. 2 minutes have gone by.
He gets to the flying knee.
Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Oh, more attack. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Right to the knee on belly.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, another blow hits right on that swollen area. He is in real trouble now. Referee may want to look for the doctor soon. Oh, this one could be over soon.
Oh, my goodness!
Have a night, young man. So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 32 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, George Rush St-Pierre.
All right, well, this is a man of humility, but George St-Pierre all but guaranteed a win by TKO tonight, and that is exactly the way it goes into the books.
Well, he's the better fighter, and he let himself take some risks tonight. And in taking those risks, it showed how good George St-Pierre is. He has all the skills in the world, and when he fights in this fashion, he can finish just about anyone.